when you realize now that you have dug your own hole, as a result of that realization, how much do you punish yourself? Because remember one thing before you answer my question. The crime is always, the punishment is always equal to the crime. So the amount, the level at which you punish yourself is the level at which you know you transgressed. So, my question is, once you realize that you created this situation, how much do you punish yourself?
The answer is in your side note of the question. As much as you know what you have messed up, and some people know how much you've messed up, but they don't want to buy issue. So with the same amount of the effort that you're supposed to put into just letting it out, the same amount that you press it down. And hence how you're explaining about it. You're pressing it down so much that it weighs you down.
I'm going to give you an example. Utembi, she was in a relationship Voyo for maybe 10, 15 years, right? But in those 10, 15 years, Utembi didn't really love Voyo. Right? Utande, PM yake, Ipurpuli yake, you know? And it was convenient. He gave me shelter, and support financially, whatever. But I never really had that connection. But I was there, I slept with him, we did everything. I knew I was not really in this relationship, but I was there, right? 10 years later, 15 years later, 10, they break up, right? Utembi falls in love with Umkhanya or meets Umkhanya. Umkhanya is the answer to her problems. Do you know that Utembi would choose to sabotage that relationship with Umkhanya because of the guilt that she knows that she used Uvuyo for 15 years. Now she's going to even doubt her own feelings, whether they are true or not. Ngalo amtanda yonyani. So she'd rather kill that relationship before it goes anywhere. And that's not.
It's a bad person. Who do I mean I'm so bad person? I'm not a bad person. Why you're too good for me?
No, you're too good for me. No, I'm not ready. What do you mean you're not ready? I wanna X. Oh my God, ready, let's just cut. That's another lie. I'm not ready.
Not ready to face myself, maybe.
You're not. That's what you're not ready to do.
Yeah, not ready to face my guilt. Not ready to tell you the truth as well.
So we punish ourselves. We deprive ourselves of that which we know we want. Because if we can get it, my guilt, exactly, my guilt is going to fuck it up. So you self-punish now. You block your own opportunities now. You sabotage your own progress now. Very promotion emsebenzini lapha, but I mean, it's too big for me. But you are qualified for it. You know the job. You've probably done the job. Hence the job came to you. But why ungathatha uthembi ungcono yena? I want to tattoo my pen and you'll do it. Then you've been doing this job. Now that it's being given to you, you want. If I'm now office. How many times do we do that to ourselves? How many times do we suppress our own progress because and we only judged ourselves? Nayilandela le nto ndinibonisa yona. Is it making sense?
Oh, yeah.
And once that is your existence, impilo yakho ke leyo, that is your existence forever. Uyiphethe. Uzikhethe. Wena ukhethelile ukuba miserable. You know there are people when sidudla ne? Yabona masihleliso sihleka kumnandi. Yena nje bethule nje umtshana ehleli pha ecaleni. Ugqibile basihleba ngaye.
Yo.
Convinced ugqibile ukuthi laba bahleka mna. Uyimamele lento siyithethayo. Ukhona conviction. But there's something bahleba mna. Umbuza lo muntu uthi man uthi sihleba wena uthetha ukuthini uthi ayingene ngendlela benithetha ngayo nothini hawo ebesithini uThembi kum hayi andimazi ba utheni but ngibona ngami imalola. You've never come across people like that? That's what fear means. False evidence appearing real. Uthusa ngento ngaya uziyenze evidence uyibone na uthi no uzibone ukuthi avele but namosa uhleli phansi uyichuba lento uyilandela and ifuna patience nethemba ifuna patience uyichuba uzoqala uve ke ngokuthi hayi mina ekhaya vele bebanganimameli mina ekhaya vele bebethanda ukunishiya mina vele esikolweni bengingenabangani mina all right, so that was your experience there, right? What is happening now here? Who is ignoring you here now? And then do you know what it starts to happen? The attention that that person receives becomes the rejection itself. And that's nobody feeling. The attention you give this type of person to them feels like a rejection. So they pull away. And then they recreate that uncomfortable situation by launching and attacking. So that Sizolwa and then go back to my norm.
It's what I know.
It's what I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we do it to ourselves. Free of charge. As holy no corner food. We do it to ourselves every day. Now you ask yourself, if this is the state of the nation, who's going to President Magakhulu? Asilikhulumi iqiniso mfowethu. That's the only problem. If you can go back to basics, tell the truth. Accept the truth when you are told. I did not block my ears from the words of truth. I did not lie. I did not deceive. I did not bear false witness. Why do you think these things are so important? In the Bible, thou shalt not bear false witness. Do not lie. We Egypt, Umaat. I did not bear false witness. I did not speak deceitful words with my mouth. Why is it so important? And imagine, I've told you this before, Oguti, once you are done your initiations, you are labeled Ma'a Keru, right? Which is Ma'at and Heru. Ma'a Keru, meaning I am true of words, true of voice, true of deeds. And it's only high initiates which achieve that level. What does that mean? It means everybody else exists in a world of lies. Isn't that sad? If only the fully initiated achieve the state of Ma'at-Keru, what does that say about everybody else? If only a few people achieved a level of being honest, what does it mean about everyone else? We are constantly lying to ourselves and to the people we live with. And the people we say we love, we are constantly lying. Why? And it's because of these lies we tell ourselves that we end up punishing ourselves. Why don't you choose to tell the truth? Why don't you just tell the truth? Yes, I'm going to tell you from experience, Mantama, me, self, personal. Telling the truth has always got me alone. Yeah, I want me because of this one element, truth. Now my worry is Gengoku. If it's so difficult to teach people a simple concept of Tetnyani man, tell the truth. Kwa ulunga nini tembi in South Africa? Kasaka enengenyaniso.
You don't want to double it.
I don't think we can.
Try double it.
And it's sad because once you start speaking truth and facing issues direct, you become the bad person eventually. And people will start to walk away from you. Now. There was a time where when I was still ganje, they were making a space out of live around. Abeko bonk, Abeko. Do you know what? Each and everyone failed to face their truths. And there will come a time where I have to sit down with you and say the fun is over now. Let's get to business. But there's going to come that point with Masala Pants. Now let's talk me and you. Who are you? And then people start packing their bags and go home. All of them. It started with a conversation Sikhilisi to a room. Who are you? I had a conversation with him 3 years after Sinsela. After 3 years, that okay, fun and games are over. Who the fuck are you? What do you think you're going to get from me? When it gets to that point, Romini, By the street bayopakisha amabheke, catch the first taxi home. Uphuma kulelo.
Abomaphumapulele baningi.
Phuma kulelo emtshana zithi sivuka kho kwawena apha ejanti. Akho kwawena apha. Hayi man ebelapha hayi nokusayima femini.
What is it, please?
Spray, you know. Kanti umuntu kudala emkile. So from my experience, speaking the truth chases people away. And because humans are naturally creatures of community, people compromise truth to preserve the community.
You want to be alone.
You don't want to be alone. We thrive off of this. Siphila ngayo lento. But for this to carry on, we mustn't tell the truth to each other.
To keep the facade.
Jonga, emjani. Xa sihleli ma kukhula bheki phana ekhemche kumnandi kusela. Once waqala wathetha inyani uyichitha inkonzo. All right. And uzophinda umenye wena next time xa siyojima. Hayi le serious kakhulu hayi wena ndoda wena. Wena awujakho ungasizi nayo. Hayi awujakho ndoda ayakhini. Why umuntu wayakhinya umuntu makakhuluma iqiniso. Yini le nhlukumezayo. Kuvele bafethu sihleli la sihlelele lama case. Like honestly, 6 to 6 is still like strategy. Ndoda yabona. Ndoda. Yabona. But he's asking an honest question. So tunga says nale out yakho. Ale out yakho.
Kwanza mafika wethu. Sama judgment esotsholayo vele sisijaja ngathi.
Tunga says nale out yakho. Ale out yakho yakhe. Asicabangise. Asicabangise le out yakho.
It's so crazy hearing this. I don't want to think, man. I don't want to think.
People don't want to think. But the one thing you cannot stop from happening is thinking. This is why I want to been data. Oh, it was Wednesday, the online class. When Kulman so if you want to align, language, so if you want to align and realign yourself so that you can manifest and in. So tell me, what is the right way to meditate? So wow, like how many times must I breathe in and like those breathing techniques and slow down. It's still our second class. So funa manje sifike wena ku-class yokugqibela. But let me do you one favor. Let me actually explain to you what meditation is. Nefuni the explanation of meditation. It's a waste of time. That's what meditation is. It's a waste of goddamn fucking time. What are you trying to achieve not meditate? Awareness, and what are you trying to tap into? Consciousness, Okay. Hold your breath. If you hold your breath long enough, what are you going to lose first?
Consciousness.
Conscious. So what is consciousness?
It's breathing.
Alright, so while you are breathing right now, you are in a meditative state, trust me. Right now you are meditating at the highest level because you are absorbing high knowledge.
That's what I wanted to see. The video that you sent me. I love it when it says meditating is. Why are you closing your damn eyes, Go outside. Go outside and look at nature. That's a meditative state. Be open to it.
Meditation is a fucking waste of time. uhleli lapha ucabanga uhleli mtshana ucabanga ukuthi awucabanga. Come on. Uhleli ucabanga ukuthi awucabanga kodwa uyacabanga ukuthi awucabanga.
When it's not possible.
Come on, take it from me. 8 dollar ngizamile nje sihlala ama 8 hours sibhekane namakhandlela. Ugcina uzibuza ukuthi le khandlela wayelijayiva so.
Say something to me.
Ugcina ubona izinto ezingekho ke manje kuqala i-delusion ke manje. Ubona umkhulu wakho lapha emlilweni manje ene ngimbonile umuntu uyazi unentshebe so enemude enebeka hamba nogogo ophethe inja mari inja yakho lingathi French pudding. So yasibhedela manje. So if consciousness is breath, what is awareness?
If consciousness is breath,
what is awareness?
What is awareness?
it just says it's conscious and
It's your blood.
Okay.
What makes you feel this sensation? The blood in your skin. What makes you feel this sensation? The blood on your legs. What makes you feel this sensation? The blood on your head. Awareness is blood, consciousness is breath. Meditation is being aware of your consciousness. That's it.
Makes sense.
So how do you become aware of your consciousness? You tell yourself the truth first. This is what I'm thinking. Why am I thinking it? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it productive? If not, I put it aside and I think of a better thing. That's meditation. Question your thought patterns. Question your decisions and choices. And see whether they are right or wrong. And then you'll achieve a high level of spirituality called honesty. You will become like Abakhaliphi one day. You lie to yourself so much that you forget what the truth sounds like. And there is a very, very dangerous phase in your life that you're going to go through. You have forgotten the sound of truth.
So when nje life yakho living this lie, you're into nje.
And when the lie is not livable at that moment, you try by all means to recreate it. You try by all means to invoke it real, voice. But now you get stuck in a deeper lie again. And then you start to forget the sound of truth. Ukwabona umuntu benvanani close for a long time and then ningabonani for a period of time ugcina ulibala nama features wakhe. Utkane unjani ebusweni because you haven't seen that person in so long. Right? It's just like the truth. You've never seen. Okay, let me give you a general age when people start to forget the truth. 7. After 7 years old, the truth starts to drift away. At home, 0 to 7 years old, you were at home with your family, your relatives and whatever, siblings, right? You were in a space and a time frame where truth was the only thing you could speak. Mama ndilambile, ngikhathele, ngifuna udlala, into yami. Are you hearing me? Once you hit 7 years old and you start going outside the house, you start meeting other friends. competitiveness starts kicking in. Lies start becoming a reality now. You want to be better than that one. You want to be better than that. You are competing with that one. You are trying to make that one accept you. You are trying to make that one appreciate you. You are trying to get that one's attention. At last, you are all competing for the teacher's attention. Right? And for the next 7 years of your life, you are building a character that is not you. By the time you are 14 years and you go into your teenage years, this is when now you are going to express and exaggerate this created character. But then at that time, you are not only building or reinforcing this character, you are building walls around it to protect it. You start to enshrine it. And once that period is done, you're fucked. Because your 20s are going to be chaos. Your 20s are going to be fucking chaos, trust me. In my 20s, I was in initiation for 8 years. So, Papa Memina saying, na 28, Peli Lubuntwa. But my age mates, and that's when they fucked up. Mina mang pume monastery, mbuye la ngangcwaba amarasta. One after the other. I'm a HIV, I'm a STD, I'm a TB, I'm in drug overdose. So, in their 20s, your life is going to be fucking chaotic. And I'm sure mas ngabuza nama 20s la. Hey, bambalwa bazofuna uyixoxa indaba. Uthe mina ngina 22 hey. Ngavuka embhedeni. Mina ngina 21. Hey, ngapha kwendlini yomunye ugogo lapha engicengisa. This is where our lives get chaotic, and this is where now we can start to use the word traumas. Before that, hey, we are all silly. Because now what becomes traumatic, the traumatic experience is a result of experience. You went through something and it became traumatic because you chose to go through it. You can't be angry at your parents. You can't be angry at your friends. You can't be angry at your teachers. You can't be angry at your boyfriend or girlfriend. You chose that motherfucker. And you reinforced that reality by telling lies around it. Hayi mama, sisayofunda nabo Sibongile, ngizobuya kusasa. Okay, mntana muphuma nencwadi yegeography, phakathi ufake imagazini yepornography. Yaba inography kodwa. You lied to go to that boyfriend. Ukumithisile ke ngoku uthini kokwenu? What do you say now? Hayi mama ngimithiswe ifridge.
Manje thina put not going into my fridge.
Eventually inyathelo ingasathethwa kwauthethwa indaba ukuthi umntakabantu ukhona ke. Akhuleke lo mntwana in that lie. Imana ndazi ngoba niyayiva lento ndithethayo. Your 20s, you are reinforcing that character you created for yourself 14 to 7. Now you are building walls around it. You are ihlobisa ke manje in your 20s. By the time uthi 28, ungena ke ngoku kwi-calendar, bathi uqeda i-calendar ke manje. The time you get into your 30s, Do you know what you do? You are even scared to go inside that tower you built. Think about your 30s. Most of us spend our 30s regretting our 20s. True or false?
True.
Now you've created a monster, now you are scared to go inside that house and live with your monster. So we start to have we start to have let's soften the blow first before I explain what it is. We have pseudo relationships. This is when we shake up, we move out to create the pseudo life, a false relationship. This is where now
what was the actual word?
I'm coming to the actual word. We therefore become incubi and succubi. We become demons to each other. Because the 30s, we spend those years draining the fuck out of each other's life energy. Whether ngabo fuck me harder, or throw me against the wall, or ngogroover, or argument angapheli, we are fucking draining each other's life force. A lot of relationships by the time but 38, 40, I fuck off, divorce. You can Google statistics, 42 to 45,
It's crazy.
it's divorce time. Because we were never in a relationship. It made sense to be with you, but we were never in a relationship. For fuck's sake, and things wrong. You didn't hear what I said.
Yeah.
It made sense to be with you, but we were never in a relationship. It made sense that no, sifunde sonke university. No, he was my high school sweetheart. No, he was Caesar. No. You are always having excuses for being in that relationship. So you were never there. That's why it's not going to last. It's a relationship of convenience. Umjolo. Mental illness. Umjolo yaphambanisana. How many lies do you have to tell to maintain umjolo wakho? How many lies do you have to say to maintain umjolo? Wow. Uyazazi ba uphezu kopalisa uyafuna ukhwithi uphi indoda ixesha ilanga litshonile hayi ndisasemithingini nomkhanya mara ujuluke phezu komuntu la. But now you lied to upa ukhwithi phambi kopalisa. Upalisa now starts to see with how many lies does he tell me now? Now upalisa akasakuthembi naye ngoku ngoba uxoke kukhwithi lo kumele endlini. So ndingunamba bani ke mna ke if he can lie to lo ahlala naye endlini, and then insecurities kick in, and then the whole boat goes topsy-turvy. And it all started with a lie. Usidudu uyazi manje ngangifonela ngiphezu ko refill ngimtshela intombi ukuthi ngizophinda ngifonele ngisajulukile. No, seriously. Do you know that's going to save me from having to come here and explain something that I lied about first? Because now I have to build another lie now to reinforce that lie. Can't you figure out and think of such a and all I have to do which is easier. Carrying on lying or fixing that problem. And it goes over. Fix the problem now. Petrol. This is why I get Namshenko. Tayoyika is situation enjalo. Ngishela intombi ngihamba nayo studio ne phone number kalisa apha. Funa unik phone number kalisa ntombi simcheck. Ngomhle studio roka mamas. Yo mhle untombi yo. Mathi kwentombi we would like to take you out.
Wena nomkhanya. Wena nomkhanya.
Ba exchange number ke kwaba yilonto.
Ngwanyana no batla re rekise di perfume tsana stress.
This ain't doing that.
O batla re rekise tsa di perfume. Ngale bona we must make money. Having extra stream of income.
Yeah, she's a good addition to the family. Who's a business plan? But now that saves me from having to come back and lie with the phone number. You understand? The phone number has a password, has a pin, has no pin. Angithethe ukuthi intombi yabona mangifuna ukukhuluma into ezinjalo mshem ngikhuluma la language yayazi mos there ukuthi i-carburetor man i-carburetor ndizoza nospanel number 17 siqaqe phansi sibeke engine siphinde siyikhulule so xa ifunde ezo message xa ifunde ezo message ke yabona uthemba nomuntu serious ulungisa imoto lo and then uzokubhaqa nini ke the day imoto yakhe iba ne problem athi manje ngikubona phone udayibo kanti ngoku uthetha nge-engine e-carburetor ngumntu man lo uthetha ngayo wena.
So when you say I'm an engineer, I'm a carburetor, we're the type that Google because I want to understand what's going on. So I have an idea. So that I can come to you and say, oh, don't you think? Okay. I'm trying to help you out. We're working together.
When you support system, you're wrong project.
When you're stressed,
when you're stressed and ngemoto iphela amavili kanti hayi uthethwa ngosibongi. But now these are the web of lies we spin for ourselves and we end up getting caught. Because number one, umfazi wami ngithe ngiyakuthanda ngithathe kimi, right? Sihleli la endlini. I'm gonna lie to you namhlanje, right? I'm gonna lie to you tomorrow. I'm gonna lie to you next week. But you're not going to happen next month when I have to lie to you. I'm going to start regretting all the lies I've told you. And then I start distancing myself from you. Because now, every time I look at you, I judge myself. Hey, Nkosi yami. Every time I look at you, I judge myself for the lies I've told that you know nothing about. And then I start to feel, I'm not good enough for this woman.
But then can it not go both ways where either you distance or you constantly seek validation?
That's the thing.
Because you need the reassurance.
You need the reassurance. But the reason why you need that reassurance constantly is because already you've distanced yourself.